HK-47 love. That's probably all you need. And it's pretty good. It's not a long clip either.
Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master, but I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition: love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope. Statement: this definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot. And strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
Yeah.
So I apologize for fucking that up, because I forgot you had to keep it max out handmaiden yet.
We just got it.
But there we go, we got it. And there we go, that's HK complete.
Okay.
Which, again, is something I was not expecting.
Is also a good tactic, Master. There are few Jedi that can long hold their ground against 100 attackers all firing at once, or being turned on by their own troops. But the most effective weapon against Jedi seems to be the erosion of the spirit.
What if I had a cool lightsaber with a ring on it that automatically spun it in circles like Grievous, but automatic? Then I don't have to get my wrists tired.
You know, there's probably someone's already had to have invented that, right?
Revan claimed that psychological warfare against Jedi was important because much of their power comes from their state of mind, their connection to this religion called the Force. Revan said that many Jedi have the capability to form connections to life around them, although few of them realize the extent to which this is possible. Recollection. I believe my master speculated that many Jedi did not fully form such connections because of their discipline, because they never opened their lives to the passions around them. I believe Revan termed it that one would need to be a human being to develop such connections. It is something that the Jedi Code could not teach. One simply knew it instinctively or not. Observation. Master, I am somewhat surprised that I need to explain this to you at all, considering your past with Revan.
It's like...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's like, you know, Revan loved the irony that one needed to be human in order to have the... And it's like, was it Revan that loved that, or was it Chris Avalo?
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I will say, this is gotta be one of my favorite things right now, though, because it's a droid's definition. It's an assassin droid's definition on the Force, and it's an assassin droid's take on the Force and Jedi, and all of that. And it's like, I don't quite know how it works, but it's, you know, and I don't even quite really understand how life works.
But just like,
you know,
like Chris writes that moment and it's just like,
fuck Star Wars. Oh yeah,
hate it, love it.
Fucking hate it so much. It's so good. I love you. I love you so much.
Okay, hold on. I wanted to get back to that the line right before the one that we stopped on, though, if possible.
You can loop.
Answer. Why, she said you had such capability, Master.
But this is all new.
Yeah, this is still new. This is still going.
To tie so much of yourself into others, if they suffer or die, then you would die as well. Observation. I think Revan pitied you, Master. It was very insulting, if I may say so.
Sounds like a Force bond.
Wait. Shit. Okay.
That's okay. We'll get there. We can always loop back.
Clarification. Whatever it is called, Master, it seems to be quite a vulnerability. Revan even admitted as such. When a Jedi or any soldier suffers doubt, it weakens them. With the Jedi, however, it is more pronounced, since they are extreme examples. That is why Revan felt that Malachor 5 was so important. It was intended to be a conversion tool.
I'm getting red right now. HK serving the tea. A conversion tool. That is, that's pretty fucking busted.
I mean, well, they even mentioned it where it's like basically...
It's to break them.
The event that is, we kind of have an idea, but whatever the fucking war crime that Malachor 5 was, broke everyone emotionally to turn them, basically.
Including the guy who did it.
Yeah.
Assessment. When faced with a continuous series of hard-fought battles, I detected a significant statistical increase in Jedi following Revan over the Jedi Code. A compromise in principles brought about by battlefield conditions. The emotional weight of war changed Jedi morale, power, and eventually their allegiance. Conclusion. I believe the Mandalorian Wars were to beat the Mandalorians, and also to allow Revan to build the foundation of her army.
Yeah, like, you are a Jedi, but anyone in war is a soldier. Mm-hmm. And what you are in is defining what you see yourself as more and more.
War changes a lot of fucking people, man. I am not a soldier. I have never been a soldier, but from just speaking to soldiers, speaking from people, and just being like, oh yeah, no, from what I hear, it fucking completely flips 180s your entire perspective on the world. It doesn't matter what your code or your ideologies were. The moment you enter, like, a battlefield or any sort of, like, live combat scenario, it's like, it's different. You come out different.
I mean, I love the fact that we're getting elaboration on this stuff, but we didn't even need it, because I remember in KOTOR 1, right, when they were like, what turned you? And it's like, they went to war with the Mandalorians for years.
Yeah.
And then they came out of that different, and you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Instantly, you're like, that makes perfect sense. And like, you can, like all this extra detail is like fantastic, but like, I bought it from the moment one, you know, where it's like, again, you're the Jedi code that you think about in peacetime is not your day-to-day when you're waking up in trenches, when you're waking up and killing and fucking knee-deep in bodies.
I think I brought this up already, but this even they even talk about this in the Clone Wars, where there's a character who's like, I have been a Padawan as long as the Clone Wars have been happening. I have been a Jedi, like a full-on, like, apprentice, like, Padawan, and all I've known is war. And I feel like that's completely fucked my perspective on the whole thing. And they touch base on it a little bit and stuff. Obviously, when you get there, you'll get there. But it's just like, that would absolutely fuck you up completely, right?
Like, this is the type of thing where it's like, I was already sold on it, but I'll gladly take more details here. HK has given me a greater understanding of the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi, resulting in an experience bonus, wisdom bonus, and force points bonus. Yay.
More bonuses.
I am surprised you have not already arrived at this conclusion. Surely the loss of your troops and the Jedi who served under you at Malachor 5 had a detrimental effect upon you and your ties to the Force. And I suspect your desire to be around others ever again.
Okay.
And then I think that gets us back to breaking Jedi and stuff. I think that's his.
So the first thread is actually gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Observation, Master. That was the lesson of Malachor.
Yes. Yeah. That's we've done this. Yeah. And then we don't believe you. Da. So, what line was the line you want to get back to?
Right. What he said right before the irony of of needing to be human, needing to feeling the emotions. Jedi losing to people who could feel things.
Yeah.
Like, he said two lines right before he said that.
So he was talking just in general about, like, basically things that Atton's already explained, where it's just kind of
Yeah, he's just okay.
He's just explaining more about what Atton's talked about, where it's like, you use your emotions to like, he's explaining stuff, and also, hey, here we go, and with that, HK's dialogue is done.
HK has delivered some fucking bombs.
Yep.
With that dialogue, so
as he should, honestly.
Yeah. That is a fantastic note to close him out on.
So, moving on to we can go to like us more, but it will require dark side points. So I feel like if we're gonna do anything, we should do mirror first and see if we can't get ourselves some easy light side points before before that, just to kind of counteract the dark that'll happen from that.
Mira first.
Yeah, okay. We should. We're really close to closing her out. Oh yeah, I forgot we left her in the outfit.
I got some questions for Granny.
Oh, we're gonna have some questions. Don't worry.
Grenades. Want to talk?
Go ahead and ask.
Restless. We already did that, I think.
How did you save Hannah's life?
Yes.
I don't really want to get.
No.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that's okay. All we need to do is have her in a conversation. It'll be done at a point. Let's see if Granny's got anything new to say.
I would love to hear what she has to say about Vrook.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I don't think she's going to say anything about that. But we do have new dialogue, as you can see.
Okay, the crystal.
Yeah.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else you wished?
Weird.
I think we got some light side points and we got pushed up further into the light side.
So we have to pull it out and
then give it to her, and then she attunes it to whatever level of force you're at. Like whatever your alignment is. So we're probably a little bit more, because we gained some blue doing some good big blues by, saving Dantooine.
Okay,
so
but we have to have her change it from slight blue to big blue?
Yeah. There's three.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, there's several. It gets stronger the further along the alignment you are.
But she always has to be the one to do it?
Yeah. It doesn't change automatically. It doesn't just match whatever it is. It is still an object that, I'm assuming coding-wise, what it is she's basically swapping out the object for the different object,
I get it. It's just,
yeah.
It's
probably how they programmed it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can see what it does, by the way, in the description there. You can't read it, but it does see when you put it into a lightsaber and put it right there and go fanny pack there. Neutral. So it's currently neutral. It's not.
Oh.
It's not a light side. It's like a neutral light. Neutral attack +1, dexterity +3, strength +4, wisdom +4. So that, big numbers.
So that means I was nowhere near blue enough when I picked it up.
Well, you were on blue, but you were not like. It's probably like neutral blue. If I remember correctly, there's like 3 or 4. Like blue 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like red 1, 2, 3, 4, and then neutral, I believe is what it is.
Well, for that to be reading as neutral,
honestly, I think it's pretty.
And I was like,
yeah,
a little bit further down from there.
You were still in the gray technically. Like that gray does extend up into the blue a bit more. But now, again, this is why I wasn't too concerned about getting enough light side points for the thing. Because we still like a good couple good boy things will pop us up to where we need to go. So let's see that.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
There we go. Now it should change its stats.
Okay. Damn. Nothing to say about Vrook.
No, not really. If it helps, she will at one point. I can guarantee she will have something to say about all the masters at one point.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted it now.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. Don't worry. We'll get it. I know what you want. And I know what you want, and we're gonna get it. Don't worry, Woolie. All right, now it's +2 attack, +4 dexterity. So it's gotten better.
But it's still neutral.
Technically, I guess. But it says restricted to light side. So I think it's well into like blue at this point.
Weird.
All right, so that leaves Godo. Godo, give us cash. Unfortunately, this will get us a dark side point to get him to like us.
Questions?
Yep. We have to do the cartoonishly evil thing to get him to like us. Resolve the situation on Dantooine.
You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall be rewarded. I have arranged a transfer of funds from certain interests within the Republic to you.
What else needs to be stabilized?
There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Great. Well, we've done one of those, and actually, let's back up. We may actually have gotten a point. Let's just see.
I am willing to indulge.
Damn.
Just credits.
All right, just credits on that one. That's unfortunate. We can try one more time just to ask him.
Yes.
Just ask him about his base. His operations in Nar Shaddaa.
I am willing to.
Where did we get stuck?
Well, 2.
Indeed. Now,
Damn,
is there
okay.
something else?
So we still have to get one more point for him, too. We are so close to maxing out our entire party, it's nuts. But we still have a whole, planet and a half to go through.
Yeah,
so
there's time.
There is time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that... Oh, my God.
I know, I just keep looking, and it's like, oof.
Close this door.
Demonetized.
So with that, then, I suppose, with nothing to say to the people, and no magic to teach them...
We do have one more HK funsies, and it requires us flying to Nar Shaddaa real quick. Trust me, it's worth it.
So, well, I was actually going to ask, before moving on to the next planet, when do we go back to the old ones and collect our Twerka?
You want to go right now?
I could use some Twerka.
We'll get some Twerka. There'll be some nice downtime. We can talk about the philosophies of all the characters we just talked about and such.
It was Telos, right?
Yeah, Telos Citadel Station. And we can just we can skip through these. So we don't have to watch the whole animation play out. We've seen this animation quite a few times now. Ooh. Oh. Hello? Hello?
Hi there.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
Why Atris would have sent her on such a mission is something I do not understand. In terms of combat, she is the last among us. In terms of stealth, she is willful and not prone to disguise herself.
Yeah, her stealth is 0.
It has too much passion about it.
Perhaps that is why Atris sent her. Perhaps it is an exile of her own.
Good to know. That's a little bit of extra thing. I think that is restored content.
These sterile fucking chicks don't understand shit.
Yeah, you know.
They don't understand a battle waifu when they see one.
They don't get it at all. All right, we're on Telos. So, quick little run over to, the bank. Do a quick little withdrawal. You know, we got to take care of these little things.
I feel like it's if we don't take care of these things, we are, quite frankly, just giving money away.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole point of this, of course, was to just help stabilize the economy. We're putting food on people's tables. So I'm just making sure everything's all on the up and up. Making sure everyone's employed. And, just got to make sure everyone's eating right, including ourselves. Again, that money could help us save the Republic. It's very important.
Go. Are you eating, though? Are you eating, though? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, something wrong.
No, nothing's
No, God,
wrong.
never. No, never talk to her. Oh, my God.
Nothing is ever wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of everyone on my party having this helmet, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is starting to become a bit of a uniform, and I dig it.
No, I'm okay with this, honestly. I think it's my favorite helmet in the game.
The pseudo-Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff.
The store?
Yep. We can go that way. Yeah, and that should be, down the hallway to the left and to the right. So, to the right.
Yeah.
Sorry, that way. And then to the left. And then, actually, yes, right ahead. Right there. Nope. Stuck on geometry. Don't worry about it, boys. It's okay. I know pathing is difficult, but we'll get through there. We'll save the
Twerka!
Oh, yeah, Ben.
What you got going on? Insert card. Withdraw.
Ooh.
Checking, savings, or credit card? Checking.
Excuse me?
You
Excuse
what? You what?
Excuse me?
Yo, do I have to fucking smack this ATM?
We just got forced kill.
Did we misunderstand?
I don't think...
Did we misunderstand?
We seem to have a bit of an issue with communication.
I am
right
not...
now.
What is... Alright, where's the camera?
Yeah.
Where's the camera? You put this on TikTok?
Yeah.
You putting this on TikTok, right?
It's gotta be. There's no way.
Then if you're on the IG, you want to fucking... All your friends are looking... Yo, hey, Mira! Can you dance? What the fuck, dude?
Actually, though, no, that's weird.
So it would seem that when you're not on the planet, it no longer applies?
It should be every level, man. It should be every level. Maybe it's just once it hits a critical mass, it's like, stop coming back here for money. Stop coming back here for money. I don't know. That's...
Oh my God.
I don't think I've seen that yet. To be fair, I don't usually come back this late in the game because we're kind of rolling in it, but that's really sad.
I am shocked.
It's insane how we have to eject Twerka Industries into space now.
Well, it is with great regret that we inform all of our shareholders that Twerka is now officially out of business. We have liquidated all assets, and there will be no auction. all assets are now floating in space.
Yep. And when I mean liquidating assets, I mean like literally liquefying ass. Like, like I'm being very literal with that definition right now. It's it was a falling out of Star Wars level space war scale, and unfortunately we just couldn't resolve it. And
stonks go down.
Stonks go down, boys.
Yep.
F's in the chat for Torka.
Wow. You know. I mean, hey, you know, I was hoping like maybe like some kind of stimulus package would like keep the business afloat, but it looks like it just got hit too hard by the times.
Look, in these troubled times.
Looks like these troubled times. You know, we care very much about our employees here at Twerka, but we're gonna have to let them go outside the airlock. So, all right.
On that note, let's go to Nar Shaddaa. I'm sorry, we have to go back just for a minute. Just for a minute, not too long. And we're probably going to have to go back one more time. But this one's worth it. This one's worth it. We have to go back to this literal pile of junk again.
Use the Force and run to Nar Shaddaa.
Run to Nar Shaddaa.
All right, where are we going?
We're going to go back to the droid boy. Bring HK. That'll just help save time. The droid vendor, just in that main square there.
Oh, wait, hold on. What about the Mando hole?
Right, there is also Mando. Good. We can do 2 birds with 1 stone. There we go. Let's roll with the light later boys.
Yes.
We can take care of 2 birds with 1 stone.
We got the Mando locker.
Yeah.
That we've been waiting on the whole time.
I wonder if they will be as dumb as the Mando locker on Dantooine. Surely they would have learned by now, yes?
They must.
So both should be to the left.
Yeah.
There's a droid boy, should be in left, right into view, right there. And I believe he has an item. He should have an item. But I've clearly been wrong before. Probably towards the bottom. I'm not seeing it.
Wrong vendor.
The universe is telling me wrong vendor. The Rodian. Okay, yeah. Also, yeah, we should update her and be like, hey, we fixed Dantooine. Yes, that's right, Greedo. Hey, I fixed established trade route. We should do that first anyways.
Right.
Because we had this side quest going too.
Right.
I know, we forgot about Nar Shaddaa.
Oh
we kind of just like squashed it out of our memories, but we do have some important business here. Good news indeed. I have heard many opportunities to be found there. Thank you for your intervention. Here's some shit.
Sure.
Great. I will do my best and let you know. Simply keep in mind, that's all I ask. I don't know why my hands are waving. That's all I can think of when I think of them talking. Ooh, we got the electro mesh suit. That's a cool looking suit. It's not really a good suit, but it's cool looking.
Oh, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like a piece of endgame armor in KOTOR 1. J-Shay Neophyte. It would be, the item we're looking for would probably be at the bottom. Nerve enhancement, multi-shield, power implant. Oh, nerve enhancement system. Let's see which one that is. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about that one.
So far, these all appear to be
pretty bog standard. Silver, Opa. I mean, we got more crystal stuff if we want it.
Why not?
Oh, damn! Big extra crit hit damage and just regular damage. Why not? We'll grab those. All right. So I guess it'll probably show up when we complete.
Not yet.
The thing, which will be soon. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
All right, well,
And throw on that electro mesh armor too while we're at it for funsies.
Yeah. Let's take a look
at it.
Let's take a look.
I like the look of it. I think it's a pretty cool looking light armor.
Hey, that's pretty Star Wars,
Right? Not bad looking.
Although I feel like an Empire employee.
Kind of, right?
Like I feel like if we just put on a big old black helmet, I should be like in an engineering bay.
Yeah.
Also, like I got that JoJo hips going on with
Little
that
bit,
fucking
right?
posture right there. Hitting that Freddie Mercury.
Just a touch.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
I don't mind. Like I like that look. It's I think it is the electro mesh armor as well too. At the end of KOTOR 1, it's one of the last drops in that on the final planet, and I just like the look of it. Just looks really nice. And our armor is at the bottom, being that it is not neophyte, but mentor.
We are getting
a lot of gear. Yeah. So that's why I was like, we'll never have to worry about money ever again. We can just start selling some of our equipment we're hoarding.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, nothing else. We can go deal with the Mando locker, which is that way.
Yeah. Okay, boys.
Moving onwards.
I've avoided eye contact with you this entire time.
We almost pissed him off the last time. So, whew, thank God we didn't.
I kind of stepped in a little bit, and
they're like, "Hey, they're like, fucking space off, boy."
Right.
So, I'm sure their tune has changed slightly ever since we, to the left here. Ever since we, acquired new party members, and they should just be right here on the right. I think it's that door.
Hello.
Hi.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Dxun, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
He does make a point.
Really? The Mandalorians were pledged to Exar Kun?
I guess they were working with Exar Kun. I mean, like, it's just like, I was talking about the first part of like, you could just buy anything and pretend.
But back in the day, when he at full power, when he was doing his shit, he was commanding the Mandalorians?
I guess, or at least he was working with them.
Really?
I mean, Exar Kun, I keep saying ancient history, but Exar Kun's not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I think it's like not even 100 years ago.
Ooh, that recent.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like, I think it's actually like closer to 50 years, but I have to double check.
I thought it was like 500 or something.
No, Exar Kun's actually pretty recent in the grand scheme of things. Let me just double check.
I am no Exar Kun. I am a Jedi, and I've allied myself with Mandalore. I am a Jedi, and I've sworn myself to Mandalore's service. You prefer being an out-of-work mercenary than returning to the glory of the Mandalorians? I like that one.
Yeah, but it's not the persuade
It's
one.
not the persuasion, though.
And
A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Dxun. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Dxun, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
The three of us. Please, excuse me. Scooch.
Which is really convenient, because that's where we're going next, too. And also...
Yep. Well, how about that? They didn't put up much of a fight.
No, they seemed to be super chill with the idea, actually. They're like, all right, we believe this Jedi. We have no reason to like, not believe in the Jedi. They're pretty fucking big badasses.
The idea that it's like, anyone can fucking print out a helmet and put it on and be like, ooh, look at me.
Yeah, I'm Mandalore. Ooh. Yeah, I will say that is the one flaw with the helmet system, is that, yeah, if you can just, in a world where you can just manufacture basically anything, yeah, what's stopping you from making a Mandalore helmet?
It's got to have all the right battle damage on it.
Yeah. I don't mind the new canon of it, where they talk about it in Clone Wars. It's the thing in the Mandalorian at the very end there, the stinger, if you remember. The MacGuffin. The Darksaber?
Yes. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's
But what I'm trying to draw the connection to...
That's if you have that, you're Mandalore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, yeah, what about that saber? What about, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if you claim that, you're Mandalore. Or you can lead the Mandalorians.
That's a Clone Wars thing?
That's, the new updated thing. It's, I believe it's held by the only Mandalorian Jedi in history, which I'm putting the words Mandalorian Jedi together in the sentence,
I don't
and
even...
I'm just like, oh my god.
I don't even know what that means.
That's the thing, right? It's like, what does that actually mean?
I don't even understand.
Are you a
what that
Mandalorian
means.
who's also a Jedi, or are you a Jedi who's a Mandalorian? And also, how the fuck? How does that even work?
We get some influence with him, but I mean, is there anywhere to even go with it?
No, we can talk, but I think we've already maxed everything out. Again, we will get stuff with Kando, but it's more story progression than it is anything else. Back to Dxun. We kind of got blue-balled a little bit, so it's time to go finish what we started.
Maybe to put our ducks in a row? Hey, man. I don't do those. I'm allowed. Where are you going? Wait! And he's gone. And that's that. I'm allowed one per month. Maybe every 2 months.
I will allow it then.
I usually shut those down violently.
It's okay. If I love a really shitty pun. I am in love with shitty puns.
You get one per career.
Yeah, and then you end it.
Alright, so, will you teleport me where I need to go, my friend?
I bet this Mandalorian guide would.
Oh!
It's up to you, Jedi. This soldier knows the terrain. He can get us where we need to go quickly, without needing to blast our way through herds of Canucks.
Let's go.
Follow me then.
That's unique dialogue for having Mandalore in your party.
Get those skates on.
Message, then. A man named Kavar wanted to get a hold of you urgently.
The party.
He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore.
Oh, look at the party, dude.
The fact that half of them are wearing the same mask is fucking dope.
Yo, the
It's
disciples
really cool.
of Pac.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta fix our clothes just for for this type of situation.
Yeah, we gotta throw something on her.
We gotta fix it up.
Yeah, but yeah, right now we can't. But yeah.
What's changed?
This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of
Call us the
Declared
Pack.
that the Queen was guilty of treason.
That's
She'll be
perfect.
made regent if
That's
Talia
fucking
and her
perfect.
royal guard are defeated. The military is divided on who to support. Civil war has fallen on Isis.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess helping the Queen is the.
I mean,
thing
here's the thing, right?
to do.
We don't. This is one of
But-
those weird things where, like, all we know about the Queen is that one guy told us she's peaceful and she's nice. But we don't actually know if she's doing a good job or not.
Well, the Jedi, the former master,
Is allied with the Queen,
and he was talking to her
and that's our only real indication to be
of,
like
of
this
why
is-
we should. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it sucks because up to this point we know everything about Vaklu.
But we've got to believe in the power of one guy.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, yeah.
I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beast
Interesting.
to the streets mad.
Hey, there we
Raynor
go.
and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master Kavar in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your senses picked up anything from Dxun?
Yes, we have. How? We picked up
The
some
Force. It's always the Force,
transmissions
dude.
nearby in the jungle. Zuka's satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle launches with old Sith transmitter IDs. Some sort of staging base, perhaps.
The Sith forces must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master Kavar and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time.
So, politics, bloody, I sleep. Sith have joined one side of the political battle. Whoa. Shit!
Now I fucking care.
Raiden eyes.
Yeah.
Glowing red.
Yep.
I have to lead
I have
the
to-
group.
The Royal Palace, don't I?
Let's go.
You are correct. You must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
So,
Oh, another one of these.
well, here's the interesting thing. You can only pick one of the Jedi, or one of the people that can be Jedi.
Handmaiden's pretty cool. Mina's pretty cool. Vizamar.
I mean, Mira's not a Jedi. What are you talking about?
Handmaiden's pretty cool. You know, like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool.
Okay.
It's the exact opposite. It's you're cool, fuck you, you're cool, you're cool. Bow.
Okay, before we do anything, though, we can back out of this, and she has something specific to say for every choice.
How do we back out of this?
You'll get a chance and be like...
Of each
okay,
one?
Yes, and be like, I want to change my decision.
Interesting.
And I recommend doing all 5, because it's funny.
Okay, Handmaiden, what do you got to say about that?
I will do what you ask of me.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will...
Sorry, it's
accompany
this
the
one is the one you
expedition?
can back out with. Sorry, my bad. That's okay. Either way, it's still unique dialogue, and you can reset the whole choice.
They can reset the whole choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, good choice. And who else? Very well. Now are you certain of your choices?
No.
No, I've changed my mind.
All right, let's try this again. Who shall lead the party?
There we go. I knew we could reset the whole thing.
All right, I want... Okay, but like...
Actually, though, who do you want?
Actually, Bao.
As the
Bao.
leader? Yep.
All right.
That's my...
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Handmaiden. No. Wait. Wait. Mandalore's fucking rolling in.
You want Mandalore on this team?
HK can roll in. I mean, maybe. This is going to...
Hey, remember that? Hey, we have the super party. Who do we take with everyone? This is one of those things. Who do you want to go take with this party, right?
You know what? Big Zaps, maybe?
Could go for some big zaps.
It's your decision.
Okay. Now, before you make a decision,
Yeah.
there is a safe in the palace that has a very high security check,
I see.
and it holds a very important item.
T3 is on the party.
T3 is on not in this party. T3 should be in your other party.
Oh, the other party is where...
This team isn't going to the palace. This team's investigating Dxun for the Sith.
Okay. Well, let's just see what she has to say here.
Not the most subtle choice. Now are you certain of your choices?
No, I've changed my mind.
All right, let's try this again.
So if
Who
nothing
shall
else,
lead the party?
you need someone with a high security on your team because I don't think you have a high enough security to clear it by yourself.
So T3 has to stay behind.
T3 has to come with you. This is the team you're sending out to investigate the Sith on Dxun. You still get the chance to pick your party for Onderon.
By stay behind, what I mean is...
Of this group, yes.
T3 is not to be chosen right now.
No.
Yes.
If nothing else, you need someone with high security, because...
All right.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
And if you're sending Bayo and T3, that means you're sending both of your major tech experts with you, or in the same group, right?
Okay, so we won't send T3 then. In that case, let us go with Handmaiden. Sure, you're pretty strong.
The universe brought up a really good point. If we send Mira, she'll get influence.
Mira gets influence?
As the leader.
As the leader?
She will get influence.
Ah.
Okay.
That's great. What do you have to say about Visa?
Very well.
Okay.
Now are you certain of your choices?
Man, she is so judgmental.
All right. Let's try this again.
So if you want the
Fine,
influence...
Mira can get some influence.
Okay, because we're one away from finishing her thing.
I'll do it, but you're still my bounty. You won't lose me this easy.
Shut up!
Send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Fucking yappity yap.
All right, Bayo.
Yes, good choice.
There's nothing stopping you from just switching to Bayo and never using.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then we can pull in Handmaiden, or we can pull in Visa, or we can pull in. But that gun, though, not very subtle.
Well, currently you have
Handmaiden,
1 Jedi and 1 bounty hunter, and you're going up against the Sith. So you might want to maybe bring in someone who can fight the Sith.
Yeah. All right, let's go with Handmaid.
So be it. Now are you certain
So
of
fucking
your choices?
ominous.
Sure.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
Don't run right yet, because there's still a room in here we haven't looked at. I forgot. That room behind Mandalore there, you see that? Up in the back?
Yeah.
We haven't actually gone in there yet.
Look at this.
That's a pretty fucking rad shot, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's alright.
On a scale of 1 to baller, that's pretty good.
We gotta fix that close.
We'll be able to.
Yeah.
She'll be taking leads, so the first thing we can do is throw...
Will he not be mad about this?
Nope. There was a footlock. There's a box in here or two. Some goodies. Just, to clean it out for the map's sake.
Yep.
Also, don't worry about the,
Multi-shield generator. Yep. Okay.
Ooh, that is basically a droid killing gun.
Aratech Ion Master.
It is designed to fuck droids up in like one shot. Well, not one shot, but you get the idea. There it is.
Okay.
Big damage against droid.
Yeah,
Big
that's
damage.
pretty decent.
Huge damage against droid. That being said, still not as good as the Mandalorian Disintegrator with all of our upgrades.
With all the crits.
Yeah. And of course, you can then further upgrade this one too.
But this is a free. This does like a free second attack and damage against droids. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely a good droid killing weapon, that's for sure. But so is Destroy Droid.
Yeah, well, this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
All right. So then we would have to talk to. Wow, T3. I mean, HK is pretty tall.
Yeah, he's a big robot boy
compared to everybody else.
Now, when you kind of have everyone next to each other, yeah, T3 or HK is a pretty big guy. You know who would be also a big guy?
The
Wookiee. Also,
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Wait, what?
It's just the dialogue you get on the ship.
So then we talk to him?
So if you want to hard confirm and get into it, you talk to him.
Are you ready to head to the enemy base? It will be a long journey through the jungle.
Basically, are you ready to commit to the main quest line without any exploration for a minute?
Right. Are you ready to stick it there?
Are you ready to zone in and lock in the remainder of Onderon?
And then finally get to have that conversation with the master.
Which will be a while from now, just letting you know.
Oh.
It will not be in the next 30 minutes. It will be probably in the next couple hours.
Okay. Well, I'm almost ready. There's just a couple things I need to take care of.